Okay, we are live. It is exactly 5 p.m. as of about now. And that watch is a little bit fast because I haven't calculated it. And it does run about 9 seconds fast a month, about 9 seconds a month fast. And that's good. That's good enough. This one is like, whoops, this one is like a half a second fast a month. It's like insanely accurate.
Wow.
Probably the most accurate Grand Seiko next to yours. Yours is like incredible. So
Thanks.
there you go. And
It's a bit loose, but
you got it on a little loose today. That's okay. That you can do that for comfort.
when
And
it's
so
humid outside and stuff, it's like
it tightens up.
stuck
Yeah.
to my wrist.
And so when you finish cleaning your glasses, we're going to talk about the stunner that you got, the Bitcoin signet ring. It's bespoke. It was custom made, custom designed and made, and specifically for you. And you're going to be generous enough to allow some of your subscribers and
Subscribers,
some of the folks that follow you on Twitter
Twitter
to
followers and stuff.
get a ring if they want to. And
Yes.
it was pretty reasonably priced considering it's 18 karat gold and bespoke. I think the pricing was reasonable. You're getting some pricing for additional rings to see if you
Yeah.
can even get them a better deal because you'll be ordering a number of additional rings and see if you can get a good deal for your subscribers, and you'll keep them posted when you get that
On all
information.
of the details and stuff.
But this was kind of like a test run where you got this one made, and it you really like it, right?
I love it.
It what we what our
It's
goal
like
was,
perfect size.
yeah,
Everything's perfect.
the goal was to get something that looked nice and elegant, but yet if somebody's sitting with you, they can see that B. I can see the B from
You can
here,
see the B.
and it becomes like a conversation starter, right? Hey, what's that about, right? Does that stand for Brianna? Well, actually, it stands for Bitcoin, right? It gives you a chance
Well, this
to
is
educate
Bitcoin.
them if they're a no coiner, to
Uh-huh.
educate them about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And it's something that looks nice, that goes with your 18 karat gold watch, goes with your 18 karat gold fauxpas.
Goes with
It
everything.
goes with everything. And what we tried to do in ordering that and specking that ring out is get something that is super comfortable on your finger, because you had said that you didn't really like wearing rings. It kind of bothered you, and you know. And so we ordered something with the
I could get
goal,
used to this.
yeah, with the goal of being comfortable. And I think
Yeah.
we nailed it, because
Yeah.
that ring
It's super
is
smooth.
solid gold and it's smooth on the inside. It doesn't have the
Yeah.
hollowed out part that cheaper rings have underneath. Like it's all smooth on the inside.
I'd like to take it out.
And well, we also have a photo I think that shows
We
that
didn't
too.
take out. We didn't take a photo of the inside though.
I've got one in the set.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we've got one in the set that we can show them. And so
But it goes on easily,
and so that way
and
when it's
yeah,
designed like that, it's very comfortable on the finger,
it
right? It
is.
just kind of floats there. And so, and we ordered the correct size for her. Um,
It was 5 inches.
we measured
Yeah.
that she could have worn probably a size 4.5, but we went for the 5 to have it a little bigger just in case it's a hot, humid day. And I think we nailed it on the size.
Yeah. Size
I think
is
you're
perfect.
feeling good with the size. And so
Mhm.
we'll show some more photos in a minute. Let's get caught up on the comments. Now that's what's that?
A
Nico photo.
nice photo.
Okay. All right. There we go. And hello, Craig, Bree, and all. Carlos in the house. Maybe Carlos will end up getting a Bitcoin ring. I'm having another one made from another source for me, because the source that we used for Bree's does not make man's rings. And so hers was specifically designed for the ladies, and mine is being specifically designed for the men. And so it'll probably be a couple of weeks. They're just getting the design together now, and it'll probably be a week or two before I have that ring. But hopefully,
Will it be the same engraving?
similar, not exactly the same,
Yeah.
similar,
Okay.
because it'll be a little more, not quite as much detail on it. I think the
Okay.
B will stand out a little more. I think it'll be because the
Bigger
guy
B.
that I was having make it, he said he couldn't really do that amount of detail. The person who made yours,
Could
they
do
were
it.
able to do it. They were able to do a significant amount of detail on that ring,
It's awesome.
and I'm really impressed with the finished product.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the one I'm getting, that is actually going to be more expensive than yours, twice as much money as yours. I'm
Whoa.
hoping it's going to be as good as yours at this point, right? I mean, yeah, I'd be tickled pink if it was even better than yours, but I don't think that's possible. I'm just hoping it's going to be at least as good as yours.
Mhm.
See, it's going to have more gold in it. It's going to be heavier and thicker because it's a
Right.
man's ring. So
Right.
that's one of the reasons why it's more expensive. But also, the gentleman that I'm having make mine is in the USA, and yours was overseas in Istanbul, Turkey. I think it's Istanbul, Turkey. I think
Yes.
that's where he's
Istanbul,
located.
Turkey. Yes.
Yeah. And so they're good folks, though. I've really enjoyed dealing with him, and you had some back and forth with them,
Yeah.
and the
Very
turnaround was very quick. So I'm
very good
impressed. We
folks.
kind of took a flyer on that ring and as an experiment, and I think it was a success. Sean says hi to Bree. Is he one of your followers on Twitter?
Sean
So we're going to also show.
I think he's actually
Let's see. And did you see what
um
David said? The
forgot.
only stunner I see is sitting next to Craig.
Thank you.
Bree, there you go. That's for sure.
The only like jewelry I'm missing is the earrings, like for Bitcoin.
You need Bitcoin earrings in
Bitcoin
gold, in 18
earrings.
karat gold, and then that would be good. Yes.
Yeah.
And Sean says,
Getting
getting
ready to
ready to
go
go
fly.
fly, so I cannot stay here long, but I'm very excited about your ring. There you go.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna actually do a music video for him.
Oh,
It's the Bitcoin book.
oh, cool,
Mhm.
cool, cool, super cool. Oh, why don't you get the book? It's on the, I think it was on the kitchen table.
Yeah, was
Go,
delivered.
go get the book, and we'll show the book here real quick because she's going to be doing a little thing about the book.
Show my outfit.
Oh, you want you? There you go. There's her outfit. All right, go get the book. Go get the book. Hamming it up a little bit here on the channel. But we're going to show some pictures also that we had framed recently. Bree is going to make some of the pictures available, autographed, and so we're going to show that also. And here is the book. The book.
The book.
Hold
It's called Bitcoin Crypto What's in Your Wallet.
it up so we can see that title. Bitcoin Crypto. What's in your
And I
wallet?
listened to it
You listen to the
on
MP3.
the podcast app,
Yeah, there you go.
Bitcoin Audible,
And so there you go. And you can do that. And she's going to review the book.
and make a song about it.
So anybody that's busy promoting Bitcoin, that's a good thing. And so
Very clean.
so also I think it's a good thing to have one of the rings, one of the stunner rings to again as a conversation starter. Again, we're gonna have a man's version and a ladies version. So stay tuned for all that. Talk about the mean behind why one has or wears a signet ring. Okay. Well, signet rings have quite a history and they go back a long, long time. They used to actually be used to seal letters and correspondence. They'd use hot wax and they press the ring into it. They usually take the ring off to do it. And so they have quite a long history. And nowadays I think they're just kind of used to signify something. I mean, if you're a member of some group or something, you might have a ring representing that group. If you some people just put their initials on them. I think it's a piece of jewelry that anybody can wear. A man, a woman can wear, and it's not obtrusive. It's kind of classy looking, especially if you wear an 18 karat gold watch like that stunner there. If you have an 18 karat gold signet ring to go with it, I think that makes all the sense in
And
the
a full
world.
pay, if
And
possible.
and a faux pay, yeah, faux pay. You can do the faux pay thing. Um, and so yeah, and I have
So cool.
there's a blog post actually on airyguides.com, airyguides.com. There's a whole blog post about signet rings. So there you go.
And he
And
agreed.
Sean says, thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
All right. So
Thank you.
let's show a couple of
Oh,
the framed pictures.
do we want to show
Oh, we should want to
these?
show a few more photos first. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that first. Now you should be able to use the arrows. It should go
I like that one with my necklace.
in the background. Yeah. And I have to say, just like watches and just about anything else, they look better in person than they
Yep.
do on these live streams. The ring looks stunning in person. It really does. And I think it's the type of thing, the more wear and tear it gets, the classier it's going to look.
And that's
Because a
inside.
signet ring should look like it's like a couple hundred years old, right?
You
And
can
it's been
see the whole like detailing.
yeah, it's they did a great job. But like I say, the more beat up they get, the better, because it starts looking like it was handed down, like it's
Generations.
hundreds of years
Yeah.
old, like the one that Prince Charles wears, right?
It's all beat up.
Yeah. So
That was when it came in.
Yep. Now there you can see how smooth it is
18K.
on the inside.
18K yellow gold.
Yeah, and you can see how it's smooth on the inside there,
Yeah.
not hollow. And
that's yours.
there's the sterling silver ring, and there's the GS stunner. The GS
321, right?
The one I've got on wrist right now.
321.
And there's those stunners that just came out. The thin stunners, Grand Seiko stunners.
They
All right,
are.
let's switch back to here. And let's see, those macro shots are great. Jeffrey in the house. You might want to think about it. You might want to think about.
Hey, flying to New York.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, flying to New York, have to go. So cool to see the book on YouTube. Thanks going on.
There
Thanks
you
going
go.
to get a ring. Good.
Share it. Yeah, we'll have information on the man's rings coming. It'd probably be a week or two for that.
And I'll post the details about it like on my Twitter and stuff.
And I'll tell you what, the
And
the Bitcoin guys, the Bitcoiner guys, it's a good gift to get one of these for the lady friend, because she might not be quite on board yet on Bitcoin. She might, you know what I mean? That maybe the guy's more into it and she isn't. It can be vice versa. It could be vice versa.
Yeah.
But let's
Or
assume,
if the girl is more interested.
yeah, let's assume that in the case where she's not quite as interested as he is, right?
Yeah.
It'd be good for her to give her one of these signet rings, and that way she'd have something real elegant to wear, and maybe she'll start coming around and understanding, right, that Bitcoin's the way to go.
Just because it looks nice.
That's right. Don't you think?
Yeah,
looks elegant. Okay, all right. Yep. So should we show some of your framed pictures? Which one you want to show first? And these are going to be available. These are going to be available for people who want an autographed version, and you'll be able to get it. I guess you're going to have to hold it at an angle, yeah, so that they don't see the reflection. And so they're going to be available as autographed or not autographed. She can sign it on the back if you want, or she can sign it on the front. And these are going to be available. They're going to be limited to one for each unit, each photo. Talk about an NFT, right? These are going to be limited to one off. So if somebody buys this and she autographs it and sends it to you, that's it. If somebody else wants to buy one, they're going to have to, it'll be a different photo. Okay. So each photo is just a one-off, and it's going to be 0.01 Bitcoin, right? Autographed and shipped. Framed, autographed, and shipped.
Framed, autographed.
These you talk about very rare NFTs here. These are just going to be one of a kind, physical framed picture. You know, not some JPEG on the Ethereum network, which isn't even going to be around 10 years from now. This is something that'll be around 100 years from now.
They look so much better in person.
They're archival quality prints, framed, and they'll be autographed and sent off to you. And 0.01 Bitcoin. And they're asking for you to dance. You're going to dance here in a minute. And there's another
Yeah.
one. There's another one. She's got a whole series, and we're going to post photos of her holding each one of these. She's gonna be posting these, and you will get a certificate of authenticity from her, signed from her, that this is a one of a kind, one off print,
Hmm.
and it will be it not it doesn't have to be numbered because it's going to be one. Nobody else will get the same print. Okay. And it'll be autographed by the lovely lady Brianna, and you'll get a note from her authenticating it. And there'll also be a Twitter post authenticating it, authenticating who bought it and who it was issued to.
And they'll get
So
a special video, right, about me, like,
she'll do a special video talking about the print and
and autographing it.
who got it. Yeah, we'll even have a video of her autographing it. So it'll all be totally documented, that there'll be no doubt, no ifs, ands, or buts, that you own that particular. What term can we use for a real world NFT, for something that's actually real? Uh, uh, a real token, an RT.
An RT.
This is a real token.
Yeah.
As opposed to a fake token on the Ethereum blockchain, right? This is a real token. And
This one's pretty sexy.
that one's pretty sexy, guys. If you want to step up, that's 0.01 Bitcoin. One of a kind pieces here. And she's got about 10 or so of them in this first run. And again, they're all different prints, so no two are going to be alike. No two are going to be alike. Let's see. How much Doge for the NFT? No, she's only accepting
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. And she's going to dance, and she's going to dance soon. Hang in there, guys. Don't anybody panic. She's going to dance soon. Here's another one. Here's another one. And these are going to be first come, first grab. So it's 0.01 Bitcoin, and you're going to be able to pick the one you want. And once that unit is gone, it's gone. That's it. There's only one. You're going to get a video. You're going to get documentation. She's going to she'll sign it on the back. If you want her to sign it on the front, she'll do that as well. It's up to you. It's up to the owner.
Yep.
But and she'll do a video of her signing the back of it, and she'll do a Twitter post, securing the fact that it's yours. So that's all good stuff. Jeffrey's asking a question. Is there a particular finger you're supposed to wear a signet ring on? A lot of people in Europe wear them on their pinky. On their pinky, but some people wear them on the ring finger. You typically are supposed to wear it on the finger that's opposite your dominant hand. So if your dominant hand is your right hand, you'd wear it on your left pinky. But again, these are not hard, fast rules. You can wear it on the ring finger if you want.
That's very loose on my pinky.
You could wear it on your pointer finger. I mean, it's flexible. I like wearing it on my pinky just because, to me, that's more comfortable. Everybody's going to be different. But on the pinky, it can only touch one finger. It can't touch two fingers, right? There's no finger over here. And so I find it to be more comfortable on the pinky, but to each their own, and you wear it where you feel comfortable, because it's just like a watch. It doesn't do any good if you're not comfortable wearing it, right? If the watch isn't comfortable on your wrist, you're not going to have it on your wrist. If the ring's not comfortable and you don't feel comfortable wearing it, you aren't going to wear it. Yeah, and then you've wasted your money, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why would you buy a nice signet ring if you're not going to wear it, right? And Bree, correct me if I'm wrong, you're planning on wearing yours pretty much all the time.
Well, what? Everything?
Everything. The signet ring? What are your plans?
Everything I'm going to wear all the time.
But the signet ring and the faux pay in particular, right?
Yes.
You find those both to be very comfortable, correct?
Yes. So I could wear it like 24/7 if I wanted to.
Show them the faux pay.
Faux pay.
It doesn't bother you at all, right? You just pretty much wear it all the time. So you've got the faux pay and the signet ring on the same hand. Those go together really nice. They really do. Will the CIA, what's all that mean?
PSYOP, not sure.
Okay.
And Afghanistan, if effect,
Do you know what all that means?
no.
Okay. We'll catch up on that. The price
The
of
price
Bitcoin.
of
What is
Bitcoin,
the price of Bitcoin? 47 something, it looks like, right there in that tab.
47,277,
47,277. It had a little pullback here recently. It's kind of going sideways here lately.
which is
And
fine.
it needed a little cool off. It had run up quite a bit. It needed a little cool off before the next leg up. Is there going to be one from the bathtub photo shoot? You would make one available.
If the owner wants it,
Yeah, if you
whatever the owner wants.
if
Well,
you
not
want,
nude, but
no, but from one of your published
yeah,
photos,
the published ones. Yeah.
if they want a a bathtub uh, a bathtub photo,
Or
then
with the bubbles, the
it's same
bubble.
thing, same thing. 0.01 Bitcoin. He's asking how much is 0.01 Bitcoin in USD. What does that convert to right now?
0.01
You can,
Bitcoin.
by the way, you can convert that in Google at any time. You can put in, they have a conversion thing. She's using it right now, and we'll show you here.
It's right there.
So it is right now. It's $472. $472, and for a one-off framed print like this, I think that is a bargain. A bargain. Bargain time. Right. Let's see. There's where he asked that
Yeah.
question. And let's see. Bitcoin took quite the dip. Well, hey, this is nothing.
This is.
I've seen 80, 90% dips. This is a little blip on the radar screen. Time to buy it. I think
It's
it's,
always
yeah,
time to
I
buy.
think, yeah, you
It's
snooze,
always
you
a good
lose on
time.
Bitcoin. If you don't buy and you
The
think, here's the thing.
the earliest, the better.
A lot of people make the mistake of trying to time the market with Bitcoin, trying to think, okay, it's going to take another dip down. I'm gonna buy it. I'll wait. For example,
A
right now
lot
it's
of people thought it was gonna go up
right now it's 47,000. Right,
from
so,
last week or something.
somebody might be waiting for it to go down to 40,000, right,
Yeah.
before they buy, right, and they might
Yeah.
be waiting, and it might
And
not go that
it
low,
might go to 55
and then
tomorrow.
they've missed it, right? And then it keeps going up, and then they say, okay, no, I'll pay 45, and then it doesn't go to 45, and they miss that, and then it keep,
Yeah.
and they keep procrastinating, and they end up being no coiners, right? That's how you end up being a no coiner, is you didn't buy. It doesn't matter what you buy. I had a friend on Facebook that was giving everybody a hard time after Bitcoin hit $20,000 or close to 20,000 in 2017, the record high at that point in time. And then it pulled way back, right? Way back. It went down to like $3,000 or something. And it took a while to get there, but it went way, way down to like 3,000. And so he's like railing on everybody. Dan, I told you should have sold. I told you it was the top, blah, 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 And I was telling him the whole time, just be patient, just relax, right? Then when it went back over 20,000 and then 30,000 and then 40,000, I was asking him on Facebook, I said, now what advice would you give the people now? The people that you told to sell, right? And now it's considerably higher. And so he unfriended me on Facebook and blocked me. Here's a guy that was telling everybody to sell.
It's good advice.
And so,
Well,
yeah.
not from him,
And
from
he's
you.
still talking that way. He's saying, well, it might hit 50,000 one more time, but that's it. And it's going to zero and all this stuff.
Then he'll say, oh, maybe I'll go to 60,000.
Then once it goes to like 100,000, I don't know what he's going to be saying then.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody says hot. Something's hot. Okay. Touch 50K last week. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Is Bree leave that retracted their non-new I think people should be able to post what they want on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I think the content creators should be able to post what they want. Yeah. And Bitcoin will fix all this. Once we're on a Bitcoin standard, once we're on a Bitcoin standard, Bitcoin's going to fix all this, because the only reason they were threatening to not allow people to do the nudes on there is the banks were cracking down on them.
Yeah.
And if we get rid of the banks, if the banks are no longer in the picture, if everybody's just using Bitcoin, then this is a non-issue. All of a sudden, we've got freedom again. I want to be free from the banks. I don't want to be under the thumb of the banks, the bankers, right? So, and the credit card companies and all of this stuff, they can all go away. They can all be eaten alive by Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to eat them alive. At what price did Bree start to buy Bitcoin?
Back then.
When did you first
Um,
start buying? I think it was like 20,000, wasn't it? Or was it less?
no, it was less. It was like maybe 9 or maybe
Nine.
below
Oh
9.
yeah, because you bought before Michael Saylor.
I did.
He bought his first Bitcoin was like at 11,000,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
So it was like below that.
So maybe 8 or 9,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then you've been buying all the way up. You've been getting Bitcoin, and you work and hustle for Bitcoin too. You get
Yes.
paid Bitcoin for doing videos and other stuff.
Yes.
Bitcoin is up 33% in the last month. You can't get those returns from the market, Jeffrey, in the house. Yeah, that's for sure. And hodl for life. There you go. Yeah, but I tell you, it takes
Ooh.
a strong hand to hold through all the big ups and downs. You know, a lot of people don't have the intestinal fortitude to do that, and they cave in and they sell their precious Bitcoin, and somebody with a strong hand buys it. That's what happens.
Dollar cost average
Somebody
buy.
like Michael Saylor, yeah, talk about a guy that dollar cost averages. He dollar cost averages like $140 million worth the other day, right? He
Oh
million he
yeah.
million cost
He doesn't
averages.
even care what the price is. He just
Oh no,
buys.
he bought at an average price of 45,000. The last he bought 140, wasn't 140 million worth? I
140.
think that's what it was in
Yeah.
this last buy.
Yeah.
And the average was 45,000.
He did
So
show it here on Twitter.
yeah, so
He always
should
posts.
Biden be impeached? I don't think it matters. If we go to a Bitcoin standard, it doesn't matter
Doesn't
because
matter.
those guys aren't going to have any money to do any harm with.
If there's a Bitcoin standard, would there still be a president?
Wouldn't need one.
You don't think
We
so?
wouldn't need one
We
because
just need Bitcoin.
they're not going
Bitcoin
to have any.
fixes the
They're
stuff.
not going to have any power anyway because they won't have any money, right? So they won't be able to do anything. See, the only way government can do anything is because they can print money left and right? And they got the money machine, right? But you take that away from them, and they're kind of neutered. They're kind of can't really do anything.
Oh, so
Um, okay, so
177 million cash.
this is what he bought. Oh, 177 million worth. Okay, gotcha.
Average price of 45,000
That's what you call
294
million cost averaging.
million
He doesn't
cost.
dollar cost average. He million cost averages.
Yeah.
You should do a video about that. That's funny. Um,
I'm gonna do another version of the Michael Saylor.
yeah, and I like it. I listened to a little bit of it. You're
Mhm.
really doing a good job on that. Okay,
Thank you.
so Craig, does Bree fall to her knees and profusely thank you for waking her up to BTC? Well, she might do that like 10 years from now if it really works out. I mean, we don't know yet. This is still an
It's
experiment.
very early
We
too.
think it's going to be successful, and we think
Yeah, we
that
think so.
it's going to be a good play, but hey, you'll know in time, right? Time will tell the tale. So, okay, so let's put it this way.
It's been surviving so far.
In 10 years, if you're like ridiculously wealthy because of Bitcoin,
Okay.
will you thank me then?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. 10 years, if she's ridiculously wealthy because of Bitcoin,
I will
she'll thank
thank you.
me. Yeah. We can't wait much longer than that because I might not be around. So, we gotta,
N- I-
do something.
Maybe more.
Bitcoin makes the laws. There you go. Well, see, Bitcoin is ruled by math. Math
Mhm.
is perfect.
Yeah.
Math doesn't make mistakes, right? Government makes mistakes, right? Bureaucrats make mistakes. Math doesn't make mistakes. It just does what it does, right? That's the beauty of Bitcoin.
Humans make mistakes.
That's
Math
right.
doesn't.
Okay, so
I
I
was gonna
think.
dance and stuff.
Oh yes, yes, they want you to dance. Are you going to dance to some kind of music, or what are you going to dance to?
Um. Yeah.
Now, if
To
you play something on this, you can't hear it though,
no.
right? So
So
you
maybe I should just do a little.
do some dance moves
Mhm.
without music? Yeah, I think so.
It's much better.
And what boots do you have on?
Black cherry.
Black cherry Lucchese boots. Are they your favorites?
Yeah, they match with everything.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see them because of the it's a little because of the exposure, but yeah, those are really nice. We can show them a better shot of them when you get back here. So
Okay.
I like the noise the leather in your boots make. Make that noise that expensive leather makes. You want to take one off so you can show it to them?
Sure.
Show it to them. The black cherry Lucchese's. And those are the uppers are also
It's ostrich
ostrich,
full quill.
smooth ostrich,
Oh yeah,
full quill on the
full quill on the
bottom
bottom.
and smooth ostrich on the shaft.
Yeah.
So those are some high-end puppies there. And
They
they're
are.
still in really good shape. The soles are holding up good for you?
Yes,
Good.
they've been worn in risky situations.
Yeah, you wear them a lot. Okay, and so okay, we got a few questions for you. This is an ask me anything section of the
Yes.
show, and Boozer says, Bree, would you be willing to date a Bitcoin billionaire who is married? Hmm.
Oh, day. Oh,
Date. That's quite a question there.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you're
I
kind of
don't
an
want to
old
be a
fashioned.
cheater.
Yeah, you're kind of an old fashioned girl. Yeah, I think he's going to have to make a decision, right? He's going to have
On
to
who to choose.
Yeah, yeah. But you don't want to be a home wrecker either. Really, you don't want to be a home wrecker. Like you
What
don't
is
want
that?
to home
Oh,
wrecker is someone that steals
to
the guy away from
split
his wife. Yeah.
the family and stuff.
Yeah. So you would kind of
No.
rather find a Bitcoin billionaire that's not attached.
Right.
Somebody like Michael
Without
Saylor.
kids,
Michael
without
Saylor's
wives.
Yeah, Michael Saylor's not married.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he he's not interested. I don't
He doesn't
think.
return your calls.
He's not
Okay.
interested.
Trevor's Rich says, "Is there any doubt that you and Bree would be married if you were younger?" I'm not planning on getting married again, even if I was younger. Um,
Right.
because
No kids.
I don't know. It's just a thing with me because I've already been married and it didn't really work out. Um,
Yeah, multiple marriages don't work.
but
Don't
Bree,
work out.
uh, I think you're going to be very careful also who you choose,
Who I
right?
choose.
They're going to have to be a Bitcoiner
Hmm.
because it would be a problem if they weren't
Yeah.
a Bitcoiner, right? Like you met someone recently and they weren't a Bitcoiner, right? So what are their
They even think it's centralized.
so what are their chances?
They thought there's like an office
Yeah.
like
So
staff with
so they didn't even
Bitcoin.
know they didn't even know anything about it. And so
Yeah.
what what are his chances? Not very good, right?
I mean, if I educate him and stuff, but
It's
I
not
don't know.
not look
It's up to the person.
it's not looking good, right?
Well, I only
It's
met him once, but
it, but I mean so far it's not looking real good, right? Not looking. Yeah, okay.
no.
Um
I
and
mean, I showed
so
him my website,
what's this much wow?
so
What does that mean? Much
like
wow.
me dancing, I
Oh,
guess.
okay.
Like,
Okay. Push the like button. Yeah. Um, Rock the Cradle of Love, Craig. That's a song. There's a song with those lyrics. Um,
heart.
okay. And
Will Bree
will
have
Bree have
kids?
kids?
Yeah, someday.
There you go. But
They'll be Bitcoiners
you probably want to make sure that you're financially secure so that you can
before.
take good care of them, right?
Yeah, like if my husband or provider can't financially support them, I would have to do it.
Because you're kind of old fashioned. You really want a man that can take charge and that can support you and the family. And,
Yeah,
you're an old fashioned type
yeah, I
girl.
am.
Yeah.
They should.
That's what the man
All
is.
women have to be
That's, that's what the,
worthy.
that's what the man is supposed to do, right? He's supposed to take care of the family.
Yeah, and work as hard as he
That's
can.
kind of old fashioned thinking,
Yeah,
but it's correct, right?
yeah. Nowadays, women just think they can handle
nowadays
it themselves,
nowadays
but it's
the
hard.
nowadays the woman gets pregnant
Uh
and
huh.
the guy's gone,
And
right?
they leave.
Right?
They
She never
leave.
sees him again.
They leave the pregnant girl.
That's
Gosh,
so Bree is not down with all that. Cannot understand why Bree's dad doesn't
doesn't
like
like
Craig.
Craig.
Most men Craig's age would try to have sexual relation, but Craig is an honest, clean man that is only interested in helping Bree. Well, there you
Yeah,
go. There you go.
of course.
But your dad doesn't really want you to be a YouTuber.
I mean, he does, but he doesn't want me to like
He really wants
wear
you to
bunny
get like
outfits.
a normal.
Bunny
Yeah,
outfits
he really wants you to get like a normal
or
job.
bikinis and stuff.
Yeah, he really wants you to get a normal job,
Yeah,
right? Now, he's not
basically.
have you converted him to a Bitcoiner?
Yeah, he's a Bitcoiner.
So he's a Bitcoiner now. Does he actually hold some Bitcoin?
He does.
And I remember at one point he was
And
selling it.
and
Is he not selling
he's
it
not
now?
selling it anymore.
Oh, good. Okay, so he learned not to sell.
Yeah, because the fee was high and he didn't make much money out
And
of
he
it.
would have had to buy it back for more money later.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's
Uh,
just better holding it.
Bree's favorite music genre.
Like pop, hip hop.
There you go. Let's see. Craig, just take one for the team and marry Bree already. Every time she describes her perfect partner, sounds like Craig. Hey, Bree's young. She's still looking.
But Craig's old fashioned, so
She's gonna find
but
her proper partner. You're only 21, for gosh sakes. What do these
yeah,
people
like
want you married off all of a sudden, just like that, right? I
exactly.
mean, she's made it
I'm
clear.
very young. Like
She's made it
I want to get
clear.
married soon.
She's put it out there that she's available, right? She's told people many times she doesn't have a ring on the finger. Which finger?
It's this one.
It'd be that one. Yeah. So she doesn't have a ring on that finger,
Uh-huh.
right? Is that your left? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
your
my
left.
left.
Yeah, that's the correct finger. So she doesn't have a ring there. So she's made that very, very clear. So,
No, wait for me.
um, yeah. And so there's no hurry here. She doesn't have to be hasty. She's putting the word out, and I mean, if the right guy comes along and the circumstances are right, it's going to happen. So, but yeah, he better be a Bitcoiner and have a pretty decent
I'm
stack.
stacking sats.
A
He
pretty
says.
decent stack. Back. Oh wait, yeah. Here we go.
Good.
Yeah, you should keep doing that. Absolutely. Boozer says back in the 1800s, women were married and had 4 children by age of
Oh
18.
my gosh.
Yes, that's correct. They sure did.
That's
They started having the kids early
that's a mistake.
because they needed them to work on the farm. Bree.
Oh.
They needed the kids as many as
They wanted to
possible. They
reproduce
wanted
cats.
as many as possible because they
That's
put
right.
them to work. The kids back in the
Poor
day
kids.
were actually an
Actually,
asset.
hardworking kids.
The kids were actually an asset back in the day. They wanted the kids because the kids they could put to work. They could work them real hard in the fields and
Nowadays,
everything.
that's not even.
Now it's the opposite. Kids are an expense.
Yeah.
Kids are not an asset anymore. They're a liability, right?
Oh my
They were
God.
an asset back then. They wanted as many because they worked them sometimes to death. I mean, sometimes they died on the farms. There were
Shoot.
accidents and things, and that's why they needed extras. They needed extras in case something happened to one.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was back in the day. So
Yeah,
they expected
that's
them
true.
to pull their weight,
Mhm.
to work. From the time they could, walk and
Walk.
talk, they were teaching them how to work. So what else? I think we're going to wrap it up because I'm getting hungry. Are there any other pictures that we didn't show? Did we show them all?
The framed ones.
Okay, well,
There's
that's good.
more unframed,
Yeah,
but
she's going to have a series of, what is it, about 12 in this
12.
first round?
Yeah.
It's about something like 12 of them. So we're going to take some pictures of her holding each one, and she'll put a photo set together
Mhm.
showing which ones are available, and they're zero point zero 0.01 Bitcoin
Each.
each.
So
And
step up.
the
Step
ring,
up.
the ring is probably going to be about that same price. The 18 karat gold uh,
Signet.
signet ring. Let's bring that picture back up. We don't have the final pricing yet, so hold your horses a little bit, but
Hold your
it
horses.
looks like it is going to be in that same price range, which is actually a very good price for a bespoke 18 karat gold signet ring. You can check all over the internet and see what the prices are, and this is actually a pretty good price
There's a lot of contrast on
for a,
the feed,
yeah, and so
but it's not like that in
yeah,
person.
it looks they look really nice in person. It's hard to capture it in the
This one looks nice though.
yeah, yeah, that kind of gives a good idea. Um, let's see here. Okay, we got some more comments here. Let's work through these. Kids
Cry if you don't
nowadays
give him an
cry if you
iPhone.
don't give them an iPhone. They have no clue. Jeffrey in the house. Carl's in the house. Whoever you choose, make sure he is not a narcissist. Be careful. What's a narcissist? What's the definition of a narcissist? I hear people
Someone
using the
who's like,
term a lot. Just cares about themselves, isn't it?
yeah,
Let's pull up the actual definition.
kind of like selfish in a way.
Yeah, I think so. Let's pick up the actual Yeah, because she wants somebody that is very
Nice.
generous and very
Narcissist.
caring, is what she wants. So,
It's a disorder in
what's
which
it
a
say?
person has an inflated sense of self-importance.
Well, see,
It's found more commonly in men.
yeah, I think you're fine if somebody has a sense that they're important, if they are important, if it's for real.
Yeah.
And as long as they take good care of you and treat you with respect, you don't care if they feel like they're important, right?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as they treat you with respect and are kind to you. Uh,
I
Now,
think
if
so.
they're delusional, if they think they're important and they're not, then that's a whole thing, right? I mean, obviously,
Oh, I see.
that's a whole thing. They're delusional.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, you don't want somebody that's
Well, I don't
saddled.
want somebody that's not important. I want
y-
something that's important.
Yeah, and you
Someone
don't
who's
want somebody
important.
that is saddled with a bunch of mental illness
Oh no, no.
things going on. Yeah.
Definitely
Um,
not.
Rich people should send their kids to private farm school to make them tough or coal mine. There you
That's
go.
gonna change their lives.
Yeah. Already emailed the ring info. Jeffrey in the house. Okay.
Email ring info. Oh, cool.
So he's
Okay.
interested possibly in a ring. Now, Jeffrey, are you interested in the ladies version for the special lady in your life, or are you interested in the man's version? Because we won't have the information on the man's version for a couple more weeks. It's coming later.
Oh,
We got hers done first, and then we're still working on the man's
the man's.
version. Does Bree ever get mistaken for an Arab because of the belly dancing?
I don't look Arab, so
Arabic?
I don't think
Okay.
I don't get that.
So you
I
that
get that I'm American, which I'm not. Well,
okay.
no, like I am American,
Hmm.
but I'm not from here.
Yeah. You weren't born here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when's the next broadcast? Are you doing one yourself tomorrow?
Doing one myself tomorrow, and I have an interview actually, a live
You have
interview
an
at
interview
4.
tomorrow at 4.
4 p.m. Eastern
And
time.
then if that interview,
And
do you know when it's going to end?
reasonably, I don't know.
Okay.
I kind of hope it's like 45 minutes.
Well, just tell them that. Tell them you got your own live stream at 5,
Yeah.
so that way they know that they have to wrap it after 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'll tell them that.
Yeah. And so yeah, she's going to try to plan to do
45
her own
minutes
show
at 5 o'clock.
without
That's the plan.
without me tomorrow at
Uh-huh.
5. That's the plan. So we'll see how that all goes down. Both I'm the
The
minor,
minor,
but I
but I want
want
to
to
get
get
her
her interested.
interested. Oh, he
Oh,
wants.
okay. So he wants to get one for the lady, and so that, yeah, so she gets interested in Bitcoin. I think that's a good move. I think it's
Yeah,
a good move
yeah,
for Bitcoiners
good
to
move.
get these for their lovely lady,
So they'll
because
get
she'll be
interested.
seeing that every day and enjoying wearing that, and that she'll come around.
Uh-huh.
I think so. Hold yours up so they can see it. Yeah, it's beautiful. Very elegant.
Beautiful.
It's a mental disorder. Look it up, narcissist personality disorder. It's much more than
It's
just the
just the
dictionary
dictionary.
definition.
Very
Very serious.
serious.
Yeah,
It
well, he
is.
doesn't want, Bree doesn't
I don't
want
think I
people
dealt
with a
with
lot of
one,
serious
but
mental problems. Yeah, she doesn't want, she's not interested in that. But here's the thing. I mean, if they come up with a fair amount of Bitcoin up front, then, that would help a lot, right? Maybe what, 10
just
Bitcoin?
take the Bitcoin and run.
No, you wouldn't do that.
I'm kidding.
Come on, you wouldn't take the Bitcoin to run. But no, I mean, if they come up with like 10 Bitcoin, right,
Okay.
as a kind of a show of good faith,
Okay.
just give you 10 Bitcoin, and then you can kind of get to know them a little bit, and spend some time, have dinner, maybe do a little traveling, you know, and that way, if things don't work out, you've got the 10 Bitcoin.
Hmm. And it'll be mine because
Yeah, because
you
nobody can take your Bitcoin. First
can't
of
back it
all,
up.
I'm pretty sure you will have lost it in a boating accident, right?
Of course.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as you get it, you go out on the boat, and that
Of course, it always
it.
happens.
Yeah, I lost all my Bitcoin several times. I never learn. I just as soon as I get some Bitcoin, I go out on the boat and lose it. But yeah, that would be a good way to work that thing out, right?
Sure.
Because then if he turns out to be a total whack job,
Well, what if he kills me?
no, well, that you don't want that. You want to
What
be
if I
sure.
travel and
Well,
he
you want to make
kills?
sure that you, are safe. I mean, you got to be careful about that. You're not going to be, if you travel with quote
Like,
with him, you're
what
going
if
to
he
make sure that you're
seems like
on.
he's okay, and then
Well,
he'll
you got to just make sure you're on, transport with other people. Like if you're flying somewhere, you're on a plane with a bunch of other people. I mean, he's probably not going to do something stupid. You have to be careful, right?
Oh, I see.
You have to be careful.
So I want to be as like
And if you
public as
get
possible.
somewhere and you're staying in a hotel, of course you'll have separate rooms, right? So you'll be safe.
Hmm.
And yeah, and if things go south, if he turns out to be a total whack job, then you just leave and keep the 10 Bitcoin.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
hope I'll be okay.
Well, yeah, I think you will be if you take precautions. Um, let's see. All right, let's catch up here and then get out of here.
I want to live, want to give. Given I've been a miner for a
Heart of
heart of
gold.
gold,
Okay.
it's these expressions. Never give that keep me searching for a heart of gold.
That's that song lyrics.
Oh.
Ha ha ha, 10 BTC would be better than a dozen roses. Yeah. Hey, good point. It
Oh
should be
yeah.
12 BCT, a dozen BTC.
Dozen
A
BTC
dozen BTC. That's a good point, Carl.
instead of
A
roses.
dozen BTC. Absolutely.
Can
Can
Bitcoin be taken in a
in a divorce.
divorce?
Well, not if you lost it in a boating accident.
Yeah.
If you lost it in a boating
Then you
accident,
can't
then
really
it's
give it.
gone. Yeah. Bitcoin's a bearer instrument. Nobody can take it. I'm kind of joking around here, but the beauty of Bitcoin is if you control your own private keys, nobody can take it from you. No judge, no government, no ex-wife, nobody. If you properly secure your private keys, you and only you have access to that Bitcoin. That is one of the key tenets of Bitcoin. That's one of the most important properties of Bitcoin. Now, if you have a third party hold your Bitcoin, if you give it to an exchange or
Or
crypto.com
somebody
or
else.
somewhere to, BlockFi to earn some interest, then now they've got custody of your Bitcoin. And then it's just like you took your cash and you put it in a bank, right? The government could go to that bank with a warrant and get that cash, right? Because you're trusting a third party to hold it for you. With Bitcoin, you can hold it yourself. You don't have to trust a third party. You can have your own private keys and hold it yourself, in which case nobody can get it. They can throw you in jail because you're refusing to give it to them, but I mean, they can't get it. They can't get your Bitcoin, which is actually a big advantage. Does Bree have bad eyesight vision?
I do.
Yes.
Everything's blurry without my glasses.
Neil Young song, yes. Craig, was your
Is your
ex-wife
ex-wife
independently
independently
wealthy?
wealthy?
They're both doing fine. I actually have two of them, tell you the truth. Uh, they're both doing fine. Yes. And so let's see what else. Okay, so we got that done. All right, so let's wrap it up. What do you think?
Wrap it
Wrap it
up.
up. Put the 002 on the screen. Official time check. We're just under an hour on this official. This is a Bitcoin Signet ring. Bitcoin Signet ring show.
Pick a
And let's
wallet.
see, pick a wallet where you own the keys. Most exchanges, you don't own the keys, not your coin. Perfect. Yes, that's correct. And you can have, if you have a significant amount of Bitcoin, I recommend using like a Trezor hardware wallet to secure it. And, but yeah, there are other solutions that you can use where you control your own keys. And that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. If you want to have, sovereignty over your money, if you want to have control over your money, if you want to have personal sovereignty,
My
you
dog
want to
ate
be
my
a
seed
free,
phrase. That's a
yeah,
good one.
yeah, that's what happened. My dog, well, what happened was I had it on the boat and it fell down, and then the dog ate it
Yep.
and then that was it. Yeah.
The Trezor wallet fell and
Um,
the dog ate the seed phrase.
wrap it up. I'll take it. There you go. Jason in the house. All right. Thanks everybody for chiming in, and we will see
Thank
you guys next
you.
time. Bree will see you tomorrow.
Yes.